For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them.
Hello and welcome to another Transformers figure review. Today I will be reviewing the Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Paleotrex. And yeah, it's an interesting figure. But of course, before we get into the thing itself, let's take a look at the box. And you can see that we do have a really cool kind of CG render there of Paleotrex, both in his quote-unquote robot mode and the Dino mode. And on the side, it does say Deluxe Class. You see the Predacon logo on the top, and it's just the kind of Kingdom artwork. And then on the back, you do see the kind of product shots of the figure. You see how it transforms and all of that. But I think that is enough of that, and let's get into the actual figure. Now I know exactly what you are thinking, and that is, this is not the correct transformation. No, it is not. But you cannot deny that this looks so much better. So allow me to give you some context. I've had this guy for about a year, maybe. And just yesterday, I was like, you know what? Let me try and transform him. Because I was just kind of messing around with him. And I couldn't remember how to transform it. So I just kind of took it apart and sort of put it together. And holy crap, this thing looks so much better than that official Dino mode. I don't remember what the official one looked like. I just remember that the legs were like super small. I think it was just this bit actually that was on there. And yeah, this looks amazing in my opinion. The proportions are right. You know, he can stand. It's just fantastic. So yeah, I mean, apart from this pose, of course, I will be showing how to take him apart. I don't usually show transformations in these videos anymore. I used to when I first started doing reviews, but it just ended up being too much time. But this is a unique transformation, so, you know, I might as well just show you at least the reverse of how to do it, because this is a million times better than the actual Dino mode that you get, I was going to say, in the game with the figure. But yeah, just looking at the sculpt work here, of course, I love dinosaurs, I love Transformers, so when you combine the two, oh boy, do you get something awesome. I love the T-Rex skull here, the arms, of course. Oh, T-Rex, you had like, what was it like? I think it was the second smallest set of arms of any dinosaur. I think the only one, I could be wrong, but I know that Carnotaurus had the shortest arms. But yeah, you see the rib cage there. This bit here is, I believe this is supposed to be like the pelvis area. But again, I just gotta put the pieces together. You got the legs here, which, I mean, you know, I much prefer how it looks in robot mode. But yeah, there's this. And then there is, of course, the tail. And that was probably like the simplest, like going through the details of anything I've done. And there you can see on the back, I just kind of plugged this there so that there wouldn't have to be any parts forming. Everything does have a place to go. And yeah, but I mean, in terms of comparison, there he is compared to, I don't know, like Rat Trap, okay. There it is next to the Core Class Kingdom Rat Trap. I have, again, had this guy for about a year now. I just haven't reviewed him. So, you know, that's fine. And then another figure which I've had since the beginning of last year is the Legacy Galvatron. And, you know, this year it was a busy year, so I kind of packed away a bunch of my Transformers things. Unfortunately, Galvatron's cannon, I believe, is one of them. I don't know how the cannon got separated from the figure itself, but I think they are in different boxes, so probably by the end of the year at least, as soon as I get that arm cannon, I will be reviewing this guy, because, oh boy, trust me, he definitely deserves it. I mean, the articulation for this thing, really, basically everything is just the legs, you know, apart from the jaw and the arms, you're not getting anything else. So, to take this guy apart, these little feet things, camera, thank you, kind of plugged into the rib cage bit here. So you kind of just want to take that out and take that out, and then there's the legs. Okay. Then over here, this is of course the tail. This is the weapon. So, wait, no, sorry. This end bit, this very end bit is the weapon. So you can just take that out if you so desire, and then remove this bit. Now, as for this, you are going to just separate the rib cage, because this tab will go into that slot. So you're just gonna undo this, and this bit will be separated. Then you can take this piece off of the back of the neck and just pull the rib cage away from this, and then that is pretty much all of the separating you need to do, except for the legs. The last thing to do is to split the legs apart like so. Okay, now reassembling this guy is going to be interesting. So of course you're going to just kind of straighten this bit out. You're then going to bring the jaw of the T-Rex down until that locks into place. And by the way, be careful of the teeth. Like, try and grab it on the side of the jaw, because if you just press down, the teeth are actually plastic. So, you know, it might just press into your skin. It's not sharp or anything, but yeah. And then just take that down and rotate the head, and that is the kind of chest area done. Then, I mean, you can just take this, of course, with the Predacon logo, plug it onto the chest, and there you go. Now we form the arms. So this bit will go over there, and I think that's right. Then it's the tail. That's right, the tail will go here, and then you have the arms. Now the arms, honestly, you could kind of put them either way, but I mean, it makes more sense to put it this way, because this part is facing forward, as opposed to this giant, like that metal pins, you know. So yeah, just kind of take the arms, plug them in here. You can see like some of the connections are just not, like, they're non-existent. So yeah, just kind of chuck that in there as best as you can. But oh my god, see, it literally came out just by me moving the arm down. But yeah, as far as the upper body goes, that is pretty much it. And then the final, also, if someone knows what these are, please could they tell me, what is this? I don't understand what this is meant to be. Unless it's like a 5mm and it can go into their hand. I don't really, no, it can't. I don't understand what this little side peg thing is here for. I don't get it. So if someone knows what that is, please tell me in the comments. I know you guys actually do help me when it comes to things that I don't know. But yeah, you just come to the ribs, you can bring the arms down, and this will just plug in there. And then you can take the legs, fold these bits, I said fold these bits, fold it back, and then you can plug them right onto the kind of knee area. And that is Paleotrex transformed into his robot mode. Now, of course, due to the nature of this figure, you can essentially make this thing look however you want, because there's so many different looks for it, so many different areas you can remove and plug in the joints and stuff. Also, this, I believe, is meant to just like plug in there, which, sure. But yeah, as I said, there's just so many ways that you can use this. Like, for example, if you bring the feet down, I mean these little holes down, and you take the legs, I mean the arms, you can actually just do what I did with the dinosaur mode and just kind of plug the arms into the leg slots. And there you go. Now you have this like super tall, the super tall dude. Of course, it is very difficult to get him to stand, not only because his legs are so lanky, but because the joints aren't the tightest. But yeah, I mean, look. I mean, in this mode, he is. I think he is. Is he taller? Yes, he's taller than leader class Galvatron. So yeah, I mean, this dude is just so much fun to mess with. You know, it's just fun to play with. And you know, these fossilizers, I don't own any others. I only own this guy. But all I'm saying is, I got this guy for a discount. If you find him. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that. These things are like, it was, when Kingdom come out? Like 2021 or something like that. It's like 3 years old. So, you know, but I'm saying, even if it's online and you find this guy for a decent price, I highly recommend it. And I just realized that it hasn't even been focusing on the figure. Oh my god. But yeah, I quite like this thing. It's just, again, like, look at the poses that you can pull off with him. If the joints actually, you know, want to listen to you. But that's the thing, is the joints, I think, are the only weakness of this guy, is that you cannot, like, the joints just aren't that tight, or some of them, you know, you have some which are like really stiff, and then others which are like, yeah, we're not even gonna bother. But yeah, something which I honestly did not even notice for probably like a week of having this guy is the actual head. That is not his real face. And, you know, I mean, obviously, if you look at the box, it's pretty obvious that that isn't. But, you know, you can remove his head. And if you take a look there, you can open this up. And there you go. That is his actual face. So yeah, I mean, this looks pretty cool. Of course, if you're going to use it as a club, then, you know, you're going to have it close like that. But yeah, all I'm saying is, if you want like one Kingdom Deluxe figure, the others aren't really coming to mind right now, apart from the Shadow Panther, I think. But yeah, this guy is probably just the most fun out of all of them. So yeah, again, if you're only going to pick one up for a decent price, I think that this dude is absolutely fantastic, even though I've spent like the last 30 seconds trying to get him to stand. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this Kingdom Paleotrex. Please let me know your thoughts on this guy, because I'll be honest with you, I've said it a lot, this dude is just so much fun. I really love him. And no, it's not just my dinosaur bias coming in. I think even just without transforming him, his robot mode is just so fun, because it's like Lego. You know, you can kind of just do whatever you want with Lego. Put any pieces however you want it. And with this dude, that's basically what you do. You just take off parts of the body, you just put them wherever you want. No, you cannot put it there. But it's just a lot of fun, really. And it's kind of like a, you know, make your own robot. That's basically what it is. So yeah, I mean, I love this thing. Please let me know your thoughts on this guy in the comments down below. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So that was my review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Class Paleotrex. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.